Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Willow and welcome back to Shadow Root Grove. So today I've got a new set of crystals that I want to be working with. They are rose quartz, dragon blood jasper, clear quartz, and carnelian. And I want to enchant these crystals so I can work with them. So this is called in the Crone's red shadow, the stones awaken. I just love the name of that. So we're going to be using a red candle and we're going to set it center. And before we light the candle, remember, we always asked it to stand as sentinel and as a witness. So passion risen flame, watchful bright, hold this gate and guard the way, witness all I do and say. So now we have our candle lit. And so here's what we're working with. We're working with rose quartz. Carnelian. We're working carnelian. Um, and it is for fire in action. We're working with dragon blood jasper, and this is for our root and our power. Now, because carnelian is also an agate, it unlocks the magic of earth and air, and it also acts as a bridge, and it also acts as a stabilizer. Then we're going to use rose quartz, which represents water and heart. Then we're going to use clear quartz, which is going to represent spirit and alignment. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold these crystals in our hands, and we're going to start with the rose quartz, and we're going to place these around the candle so they will form a crystal grid, which will pull the energy up into the flame. Okay, so let's start with the carnelian, and it is carnelian is fire, so it's going to come from uh, earth, air, fire, water. So this one's going to go here. So let's start with carnelian. Carnelian smothers in the cavern of my chest, old fire stirring where the weary once rest. Blood remembers the battles I've already won. Rise, ancient courage, for my work is not done. So then we're going to put it in its place. The next one we're going to go to is rose quartz, and this acts as water, so it is going to go into the west. And rose quartz says, rose quartz glow where heart bears scars, softened as moon milk, older than the stars. It clears the aches that time couldn't mend. Tenderness sharpens, not breaks, but ascends. Now we're going to add that one to the west. And then we're going to move on to the clear quartz, which is acting as spirit. So we're going to kind of like put this one off to off to um, the east to fill in air, but it's going to act as spirit and air. So its clear quartz gleams like a blaze in the night, cutting the fog from the edge of my sight. It draws my will into one steady flame. What drifted apart now answers my name. Now we're going to do our dragon's blood, and this is going to be placed in the north to represent earth. Dragon blood jasper, narrow, deep, and grave. Root me in power, no storm can shave. With all four stones, my shadow stands tall. Heart, fire, clarity, strength, I command them all. And there we go. So we're going to let the candle burn for a few minutes while we let this crystal grid stand. And I'm going to go over what some of these stones are used for. When you use these stones in this spell or ritual, the energetic message is a dark, uplifting transformation current. Reclaim your power, soften your heart, stabilize your path, ignite your will, and align your purpose. More specifically, the combination is ideal for rebuilding yourself after a draining or destructive cycle, calling back your fire without losing compassion, strengthening boundaries while healing the heart, moving forward after emotional exhaustion, empowered self love that is not passive or gentle only, shadow rooted healing that leads to growth and not collapse, transforming fear into grounded courage. It is a phoenix, but with root energy rising, but not floating away, powerful, but not hardened. So then, after you let this stand for a little bit with your crystals to create that energy, you will gather your stones and you will carry them with you. Now, you can carry them with you, but you do want to work with them. Take them out on a coffee break, take in on your lunch break, take them out at bedtime or with morning coffee, and you just want to hold them in your hand and work with them for a few minutes at a time. Let the energy of the stones combined into your aura, let them absorb into your aura, and the energy will raise your vibration and work with you throughout the whole day. So I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to go ahead and let these stand after the video so they can finish charging. I'll let the candle burn down a little bit longer. So with that being said, if you will, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and notify for my video and my channel. Leave a comment if you will. I will get back to you. And remember, no matter where you are or what you're going through, hold on. Tomorrow is a brand new day, and we all get to begin again. So with that being said, with much love and gratitude, my friends, stay forever magical and blessed be.